Joining us now is the president of the New York Knicks, Phil Jackson. Busy time for you, Phil. Hey, do you think you can get a starter with the 8th pick on Thursday night?
Eventually, for sure. That's kind of what we say in this draft, that in the first 12, 14 players, you're going to get a good player, a starter. This is a good draft. Maybe not to begin in a 19, 18-year-old body is not ready for that level of depth, intensity, duration, physicality. But yeah, we hope to get a productive player.
When it is your turn, do you think you're going to have a tough decision to make, or you think you have this whittled down pretty good?
It'll be a tough decision. There's a lot of volatility in this draft. A lot of people are trying to find a placement that are outside the draft lottery area. So there will be probably changes, and you'll have to make a decision.
A lot of rumors flying around and reports, too, that you've been listening to some trade offers for Kristaps Porzingis. Is that, in fact, happening?
We're getting calls. As much as we value Kristaps and, what he's done for us, when a guy doesn't show up at an exit meeting, everybody starts speculating on, the duration or his movability from a club. So we've been getting calls. And, we're listening, but we're not intrigued yet at this level. But as much as we love this guy, we have to do what's good for our club.
And what would be good for the club? Why would you do that?
Future. What it brings. Does it bring us 2 starters and a draft pick, or something that's even beyond that is something that we have to look at as far as going down the road. We know what he is. He's a unicorn and he's special.
Was missing that exit interview a big deal or not?
I don't think I've ever had a player over 25 years of coaching, maybe 30, not coming to an exit meeting. So it's not happened to me. I know it happens to other people and other players. And his brother and his agent have said, downplayed it, but still it's a chance for a person to express themselves. And I had a real good relationship with Kristaps over the last 2 years, so it was kind of surprising.
Does there need to be some repairing?
Well, I've reached out. We've communicated, not through voice or anything, although I've tried to call. But yeah, it's got to be. And they say no worries. He's working hard, and there are plenty of pictures on the internet about him working hard and working at it. So yeah, we'll get it back.
Where do you stand with Carmelo Anthony, do you think?
Well, here's a guy that's really special, a Hall of Fame player who's done a lot for our organization. And, we know we value him highly, and we know that the NBA does and other teams do. This is something that is on the long-term kind of situational thing. We've expressed the fact that we've done a lot of things to try and put teams together that can win. And, we haven't been successful, and it might be time for him to find an opportunity to go somewhere else. He's come back and said he'd just as soon stay. We're trying to start growing from the youth aspect of it. There will be conversations after the draft and after the free agency as teams start reorganizing their rosters. So there'll be other conversations in the process.
Will you try to re-sign Derrick Rose?
That depends. It depends upon how the order goes along here, our draft process, our rebuilding the team, our amount of money we have to spend. So there's a number of considerations in that. We're looking at Derrick as far as how his rehab and recovery is going as we go along.
Knicks fans were a little uneasy as to what's going on here. What can you say to them?
Well, I think we know what we're doing. That's what I can say to them. Although it's not been apparent in our record the last couple of years, we've grown from within. We've got young players that are, on their move up. It takes time to rebuild with youth. And I think to have confidence in the fact that we're going to have good players, we're going to have a good team, and we're going to be on the court competitive.
Is it safe to say that tomorrow night you'll pick a guard?
We have a dearth at 1, 2, and 3 position, if you want to number positions. We have strength at 4 and 5. Maybe 6, 7 of our 15-man rosters are 4s and 5s, our power players. So yeah, that's a good chance.
Phil, thanks for your time. We all look forward to it.
Thank you.